So, the F4U-4B Corsair is the last prop Corsair in the American tech tree, and I start to take a bit of a dive on the JU-288. Not the best of moves, but I do manage to set him on fire. He does unfortunately get stolen by a teammate there, which gives me the assist. And the reason it wasn't really the best idea is mainly because, well, as you can see, the whole enemy team is quite high in altitude, but the Corsair is kind of similar to the previous versions in the way that when it comes to the competition, it hasn't got the best climb rate or turn rate for that matter. But it's not to say that this one's got a bad climb rate or turn rate. It is decent. It's just when it comes to the competition, things do manage to climb higher than you and also outturn you. But you'll manage to see that the advantages that this plane does have. But for now, you'll see that I'm starting to come in towards the JU-288. The only reason I'm going to go for him is he looks like he's going to fly through my guns, so it'd be a shame not to take the opportunity. But you can see by the amount of enemies that were above me then, there's a lot of people that could dive on me. That JU-288 that I set on fire will go down eventually for kill number 1. But I'll continue my dive. And I'm going to go for this Key 84. And you'll see that this is where the Corsair does excel at high speed. I lose a Key 84 in the clouds, and due to his manoeuvrability, he manages to slot in on my 6. And you'll see that I'll be able to roll around the guns quite nicely at high speed. And this plane, unlike the Spitfires and the Key 84s that were above me, won't be able to keep the energy or speed the same that this plane can. So I'll somewhat play it a bit like you would a jet, I guess. And at the minute I'm just putting my nose up for a little bit of a climb so that I can get back in towards the fight. And I want to get back in towards the fight with a little bit of altitude. Do a bit of an energy draining manoeuvre here. Not the best manoeuvre that you can pull, but I want to get back into the fight as quick as possible, because I can see here that my teammate Cheemsman, shout out to you, he's in a bit of a pickle as he's got a Spitfire and a Key 84 on his tail. So I'm going to go try and help him out. And I can see that the Spitfire notices that I'm coming in and goes for a little bit of a head on. Take a few shots and move out of the way. And as I said, kind of playing this thing a bit like a jet. I'm not going to try and turn, as they will end up on the 6. I'll just keep flying forwards as Cheemsman manages to set the Spitfire on fire. I start going up into a little bit of a climb again. I'm just taking a look around to see what's happening, and it looks like all the Spitfires have came down for a bit of a tangle. So I pull my nose up to try and get back into the fight. I'm quite lucky here. I had no idea that Spitfire was there. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I did that on purpose, because I didn't. He manages to get a bit of damage on my tail, but the spotting system in the clouds, as you know, isn't that great. But my team will start to get messed up with these two Spitfires in a turning engagement and the J5N1 diving down. So I take a few shots at the Spitfire FR, manage to connect and take his wing off for kill number 2. And I don't expect to catch the J5N1 here, but with these cannons, which are amazing, managed to get a couple of long range hits in there. But as he does level out, I will let a few more rounds go, and that was quite a satisfying shot there. I managed to take him out for kill number 3, and it was about 1.1 kilometer distance, which made it quite satisfying. But now you can see that we're starting to get the enemy team down, and it's not like they really need help with this Spitfire there, but I'm going to go help anyway, just in case, because if you can save a teammate, well, you can save a teammate. So I managed to get my guns on here, let a few rounds go, and completely saw his tail off for kill number 4. So, after flying around for a little bit, there's not many enemies left, and you can see that I've lost both my flaps in the process. Me and Cheemsman were just playing around there, seeing what would happen in a dogfight between this and the P51H. It was quite a fun little tangle that we had, but you can see that the ME-262 is coming in, and one of the things that you will find in this plane is you will have to fight jets. I try and predict where he's going to go. It looks like he's going to try and take a pass at Cheems, and then I'll just try and predict his flight path. Let a few shots go. Unfortunately I do miss, but as he levels out, he goes for the F2G, which gives me a bit of a chance to get a few rounds to connect, and I get a critical hit. He doesn't tell me exactly what I damaged, but it looks like his left engine is smoking. And I do try and take a few ambitious shots there, but yeah, they're not going to connect. And the ME-262 will continue to fly away. And flying jets could be a bit of an issue in any prop plane, to be honest with you. But even against other props, you'll see that the main aim in this plane is to make sure that you try and keep your speed up. This plane does handle better in high speed engagements, but I'm not gonna let you sit here and watch me try and chase this ME-262 around. I do get the kill, so I'll just fast forward to where you can all see that aircraft destroyed and get a bit of dopamine. And due to the damage that the ME-262 took, you see that we get the aircraft destroyed there for kill number 5, which is the ace. And there isn't much more that happens during this game, so I will show you the rewards as always. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Over and out.